crowded as I thought.
Here's the first Starbucks. How many Starbucks drinks do you think you've had?
Probably like 1,000 in the past year. So.
This is my best friend Avery. We met when we were babies. I mean, our freshman year of college. Just before she said she'd never be friends with me. Joke's on her, because here we are 4 years later. We've had our highs.
We just won the national championship.
Our lows. And we've put a lot of miles on our friendship.
Stop.
But we always find a way to make something fun. So for spring break, before the current severity of COVID-19, we decided to take it a little further, 7,301 miles further to be exact. So we made a loose plan, bought some tickets, and flew across the country. Here's what we filmed.
Good morning, everybody, and happy spring break. I don't know why I have so much energy because it's currently 4:51 a.m. and I'm waiting for my Uber, and the Uber's gonna come here to take me to Avery's house to get her, which is gonna take us to the airport so we can get on a plane to Seattle.
Now, I am the opposite of a morning person, but I was so excited for this adventure that I was wide awake. Avery could not relate to that.
Well, now it's 6:09, so it's a reasonable time to get up if you're actually gonna get up and do something.
That's not true.
That's fair.
The flight actually went by pretty quickly because we got some free headphones to watch some movies, and then before you know it,
We're here.
and vacation got started.
Refreshing.
Hello.
Nice.
We are on our way to downtown Seattle for our first day of
Anything really.
adventuring. We just need caffeine and then we're going to have fun.
And
Okay.
a salad.
Something healthy.
So after staying up for 24 hours, we got some rest and explored downtown Seattle, including Pike Place Market and everything that it had to offer.
Buy a Zippo and then go and get my vision checked. And then buy a fish. Okay.
Find the gum wall.
But yeah. After, I'm gonna say half an hour searching, we finally found something I didn't ever really want to see, but I mean, kind of glad that we saw it. A hole. Allie, look at it. Gum. Look at all the sad ones on the ground that have lost it. And the drips.
Respect the drip, Karen.
Respect it. Okay. Well, that was fun. Now we're gonna go see the Space Needle, even though it's $40.
And let me tell you, that was $40 extremely well spent because it ended up being one of the most fun things we did on the trip.
Well, hello there.
Hi. I'm just taking a nap.
We're just chilling here and defrosting again.
Yeah, because neither of us brought jackets, which
'Cause
was
we're
stupid.
dumb.
I literally looked at it. It said 41 degrees, and I still left my jacket at home.
Goes to Pacific Northwest, doesn't ever wear a jacket.
That's fine. But my outfit looks better without
It's
it.
all for the name of fashion and
Well, I'm listening good.
complaining as well. So,
Yeah, we do love to complain.
here's our view. Isn't it so pretty?
So after playing around for a few more hours, Mr. Ralph brought our jackets and we went to dinner.
Well, we're leaving the Space Needle. After, how long were we there?
We were there for like 2.5 or 3 hours, I think.
This is Mr. Ralph.
Our Uber's
Hello,
here.
everybody. Uber's here.
Oh, Uber's here. And also Space Needle was much better than we thought, and definitely worth the $40, even though we weren't gonna pay
we
it.
saw an engagement there. We ate some cheese chips. Everything was jolly.
Okay, now we're going to a Mexican restaurant. Bye!
The next day, we unsurprisingly watched our team lose to Duke, and then before you know it,
We're in Portland.
We're here.
Right now we're trying to find some brunch. It's currently like, what, 1:30?
Yes.
It's fine. We're gonna walk around, see some clothes, see some books, have some brunch, and
Make it a day.
make it a day and take some good pictures for Instagram. Because we look good today.
the food was good, but the drinks and the lighting were better.
Hello, we are in a market in downtown Portland.
We're in the Saturday and Sunday market, only on Saturdays and Sundays.
There is a lot of art going on. A lot of weird stores that don't make sense as to why they're in Portland. But they have gluten-free samples, so that's all that matters for us.
This is just one of the many bridges that we drove over because the day after this, we drove all the way down to California by way of Crater Lake, and it pretty much looked like this, so we're just going to skip this day, and now
We're back in the car again.
Again for the hour, whatever, who even knows at this point.
Yes, but we are on our way to the Redwood Forest. Here is our view right now. It's so pretty, but we drove through it last night in the dark, so we don't know what anything looks like.
Yeah, so it's kind of nice though. I mean, yeah, we are driving in the same direction, or I mean on the same roads, but this time you can actually see what there is, and the trees are huge.
And there's so much water.
Yesterday we saw snow and the beach, and I don't know, just a lot. It was a long day.
But we're excited to get to San Francisco today too.
Yeah, for dinner.
For our one day of Cali.
Cali, baby!
Woo! All right.
Well, we made it. And I have never really been a big nature gal at all. And by have never really been a big nature gal, I mean, I don't really like it outside very much because there are bugs. But this is amazing. Like, if you look over here, you can see both the ocean and the mountains and the trees, which is just absolutely crazy. So yeah, it was definitely worth it. But you have to get Avery's opinion whenever she comes back because she cares about nature a lot more than I do.
We drove all the way through the park and got out every place you could stop and get out, but on the way out of the park, we realized we'd missed the first one, which don't know how, because it had a bridge, and you know, we love bridges.
Panorama.
And then we got to get up close and personal to some really big trees.
We've located the huge trees. And I give the air quality a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, it does smell really nice out here.
It smells great. I wish that we had more time to hike. I'm sad about that. But it's so pretty. And we have places to go and people to see. So
Like
we can't
my
stay.
little ant friends in this little hole. Hi, friends.
Hello, hi. Ants, 10 out of 10 here too. But we are living.
So that night we had dinner.
We're in San Francisco!
And the next morning, we flew to New York City and stayed with our friend Eugen for a day before cutting our trip short and flying back home. We were sad to come back so quickly, but all in all, the trip was a little chaotic, a lot spontaneous, and really, really fun. Just like us.